She used to take me to cemeteries a lot. Not just the cemetery here, Barrowby Air Saints, but cemeteries all over Lincolnshire, and sometimes even further afield to Yorkshire or Leicestershire. What the fuck? The thing about me family history is, if you get obsessed with it like me, birth certificates and death certificates stop being enough. You want to see real evidence of your ancestors' past lives for yourself. Hence, the graveyards. Lots and lots of graveyards. Every weekend without fail, my mum would take me on a trip to the graveyard, searching for ancestors. Sometimes we turn it into a game. We challenge one another to see who could find Rose Bradford's final resting place, or the quickest. The winner got to choose what we'd listen to in the car on the way home. Being my mum's daughter, I hated her taste in music, and I was desperate to beat her. I got quite good at finding graves, if I do say so myself. Even though I was around 7 or 8, and my little legs weren't long as my mum's, I was able to beat her 9 times out of 10. I used to think she was going easy on me. Now, I'm not so sure. I just have a talent. I'm good at finding dead people, even if they've been dead for 2 centuries, and all that's left behind is their bones. Now, let me just get one thing straight. I'm not crazy. I don't think dead people call out to me or anything. I've never seen a ghost before, excluding the ones in horror movies. I guess it's just a coincidence. But it's quite a strange coincidence. Whenever I went into the graveyard with my mum, I just knew where to look, almost instinctively. My feet just happened to lead me to a tombstone, and via some strange skill I might have inherited from Bradford Rose, the self-proclaimed psychic, I was usually right. That might be why I'm so obsessed with cemeteries even now. Just like some people prefer not hot weather, others cold, I like graveyards. They remind me of my childhood, of fun times spent with my mum searching for relatives. When I went out looking for graves with my mum, I was almost always right. Ever since I started attending St. Hugh's College, however, I only ever felt wrong. Though I get good grades in most of my classes, I'm hopelessly lost when it comes to anything beyond that. I have hardly any friends other than Addie, and she even might turn against me if she knew how I felt about her. I'm nothing like Amelia, who just stopped happens to be in the same form as me. She's always surrounded by people, and they all love her. Would they love me if I'd been called Amelia instead? I don't know. But I do know, even though it's unfair and ridiculous, I don't dislike Amelia. I'm still jealous of her. Her parents are still together, her dad has a good job, and she has nice skin and pretty blue eyes, and she's incredibly popular. I, on the other hand, am awkward and shy, and I can't hold a conversation with anybody other than Addie. That might be another reason why I like graveyards. There are a lot of people in them, but they can't bother me like they do in school. They're dead, and that's perfectly fine by me. As the saying goes, dead men tell no tales. They leave tales behind, which we can examine as we see fit. That's why I came to Barrowby All Saints this Friday, instead of catching a bus to go to school. Skipper, I just wanted some time off, a few moments where I can stop being myself, a person I never liked. If I'd only been born Amelia.